Peace. This is a meat potato sorcery production starring myself, the Water Alchemist, and today's topic for the occult family is: if you practice demon magic, does that mean you will become a demon? I think this is a very important conversation that should be had with the family, because a lot of people see things as black and white, or they look at it very academically, like good and evil, black and white, red and blue, and it's not as simple as that. So you can practice demonic magic and not become a demon upon your transition. Now, why do I say this? I say this because many demons were angels, and some believe that, okay, they fell, they were cast out. Do you know how many wars that were had in heaven? And angels departed on their own volition. And then they chose to evolve or become a demon. But I will say this, and I want to make this crystal clear. Just because you practice this form of sorcery, if you combine this with divination, a certain spirit that you may work with or have a good relationship with, a spiritual rapport, they will let you know. You could become one of the undead higher beings, vampiric. You could become an ascended master. You could practice demon magic and become an angel. Yes. And I know tribes are going to be like, yeah, well, give me an example. I'm so glad you said that. So let the Kobe Bryant of magic cook. There is a demon from the Ars Goetia, Agaris. Agaris can help you with friendship, the acquisition of wisdom, can help you with any form of language. But wait, there's more. Agaris also can help locate runaways. And we know that this happens with children or grandchildren. And also, Agaris was one of the order of virtues. Now, I know some of you may say, Mentor, where are you going with this? The order of virtues, because there's a tier system in the infernal and there's a tier system in the celestial. The order of virtues is the fifth higher ranking. Now, what do they deal with? Miracles, blessings, and they also help those that have a crisis of faith. And you can have a crisis of faith irrespective of whether it's religion or even the occult. A lot of people walk away from the occult because they're not transformed and seeing things on their time. You have to understand something. You have to go the distance. Things happen when they're supposed to happen, not when you want them to happen. Now, let's say you want to work with Agaris. Very simple. If you want to do an offering, incense, bread, flowers. So Agaris is now a so-called daemon, which is a divine spirit, but he was part of the order of virtues. So when you do magic and divination, you may become anything. Remember this, you have a choice here, but did you ever think that when you incarnated, that you already knew what you were going to become once you made your transition, but you still had to have the Malkuth or earthly experience? So just because you practice black magic or demonic sorcery, that does not mean that you are going to become a demon. The only way that that would happen, there's a couple of ways. You either can make a pact, or you were already a daemon and you just wanted to have an earthly experience. Just like an angel can have an earthly experience. That's talked about in such as the book of Enoch. And you have Azazel, you have Semyaza, Kokabel, etc. So don't believe the hype or the propaganda. So if you're really dealing with someone that's really in touch with spirituality, if you know, you know. So you find the best form of magic for you, and you be the best magician, witch, sorcerer, etc. that you can be. Don't be scared on this path. Period. Point blank. So with that, that is your meat and potatoes sorcery for the day. I am the Water Alchemist. Be water, my friends. Peace.